Ho'oponopono is a word that means to rectify our errors, bring back balance. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Something brought us off balance. We have problems. We have friction with people. And what is Ho'oponopono? It's the four simple phrases. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's pretty much a traditional thing with throughout our humanness. Yeah. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That restores the balance. Now, what Morna has done was she received from the divinity the idea that it's time for man to start becoming responsible for self. She said, well, how do we do that? And he says, well, this is going to come through the self-identity through Ho'oponopono.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the self-identity is our conscious, subconscious, and superconscious mind, or the correlation as we know it is the body, mind, spirit. That's how came across with the process that we use and the self-identity through Ho'oponopono.
These classes, they are about health Ho'oponopono. We can apply Ho'oponopono so we have the perfect health.
Okay, yes. Ho'oponopono, the basic one, is what we first knew as the self-identity through Ho'oponopono. And then it sort of branched off into two other areas. One is being health, Ho'oponopono. So what that does is it's basically the basic one, but it helps us funnel into problem areas that cause dis-ease within the self, the dis-ease health issues. And so we now have an alignment with it helps us zoom in a little closer to actual health issues and focus on that. And then the other one that is the business. We do that as well, but that focuses on the busyness of our life. Yeah. But what we're doing now in December 6 and 7 in Kona, I'll be presenting along with Patricia Anastasio. We will be working with the Health Ho'oponopono. The three classes kind of have their own specific identity. Again, everything is identity. Yeah. The Health Ho'oponopono, no, you don't need to. You will get the basic in there, but it focuses primarily with health issues for you to learn how to work with your health issues. Basic one is our process of working with the inner family, getting a stronghold on that. And as I said, the business that has to do with the busyness, a stronghold on the busyness of life.
What do you mean with self-identity? Is that I have an identity and everyone has an identity? What is self-identity?
Divinity created us all whole, unique, and in your own individual blueprint. So I have my own specific identity. You have your own specific identity. This chair was created with its own specific identity. Everything, my glasses. And so when we're cleaning with ourself and our identity and any relationship with anything that we have connection with these glasses. Where did the frame come from? Where did the actual glass or plastic, whatever the, substance is? So where did that come in connection with? Okay, say for instance, with the foods that we eat. People are going, oh, organic and natural and all this. Very good, very beautiful. Yeah, to stay as natural as possible. But what happened when that food, where did that come from? Was it being developed now, grown now on a portion of land that a battle had gone on? Well, now the ground, if you haven't cleaned with that and you're preparing food, I'm growing a banana plant or avocados. Well, now that's absorbing the energy of the battle. So we want to clean with everything, every identity.
And all the work is done within me. When I am in alignment with my identity, with divinity, everyone and everything should be in the right path as well. Is that it?
Yes, as long as you're taking 100% responsibility, not looking outside of self, creating the right and perfect rhythm within you, everything that you're working with your Ho'oponopono comes into balance. The most beautiful part that I find about this is as I'm in rhythm, my sons are in rhythm. And then my grandchildren have an easier time in life. And now I have my great grandbaby. She's going to have an easier time. Life can be hard. But if we're doing our cleaning, we get rid of that static.
That's profound.
We become more awakened. And then we have more room since we don't carry around all this junk, this heaviness. You know, our closets, our subconscious isn't filled with all of this static, this memory within us. Since we're letting that go, we now can hear our talents and our blueprint, what we were actually created to be.
To reach this point where I am what I'm meant to be, following this blueprint that divinity have and prepared for me, which should be my set of thoughts and actions? Should I just keep cleaning and being on that state of void or no thinking at all? How should I deal with it?
My experience has been, you know, people say, oh, just let it go. Just let it go. How could you just let it go? It has to go back into neutral because the static is always there. I could pretend it's not there, but these glasses are still glasses. Yeah. The rhythm, the blueprint. So in order for me to get rid of the static from them, I use one of the tools. And these are one of the many tools is, Morna's work was self-identity through Ho'oponopono. And then IZI, who's sponsoring self-identity through Ho'oponopono now, has developed a lot of easy, instant tools. And it's developed and evolved. Yeah. So in the moment, all you have to do is, if you're interested now, as I said, I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. That's Ho'oponopono. But if you want to get into deeper sense of responsibility and cleansing, that is where these other tools, they kind of gather up even more information according to your rhythm, your blueprint, what you're using in that specific tool at a specific time. You just want to create your balance as you're going through. I'm sorry, please forgive me, Ho'oponopono. Yeah. If you want to become your own kahuna, go deeper into the self to actual healing, into whatever needs to be done. That's a little more specific. And that's what Morna would say. If we as instructors do our cleaning with you, the student, and it's mostly about cleaning. This is awakening, reawakening to who you were created to be. Yeah. So if we do our work properly, when you walk out of there, you will now be your own kahuna. If you take the health Ho'oponopono, that doesn't mean you will be a kahuna lapa'au for yourself. Doesn't mean you go out and heal anybody. We're not about that. Yeah. It's only about taking care of yourself, your own specific rhythm. So kahuna lapa'au deals with health. And that's what the health Ho'oponopono is about.
You mentioned kahuna. What the word kahuna means?
It's a specialist. It's a specialist in creating balance. There were kahunas that took care of the oceans. The land is another type of kahuna. Those who did astrology, but it means to be work in your specific area. And that's what the kahuna for creating your balance within yourself is.
Who is these Ho'oponopono classes designed for?
Anyone can take it. My grandson took the class when he was 3 years old. So anybody, because we're born from the time of conception. Actually, I started working with him with his Ho'oponopono from the time I realized that he had been conceived. That I was told he was on his way, yeah? Because at that moment, you become a body, mind, and spirit. Conscious, subconscious, and superconscious mind. Your blueprint has been established through the divinity. And as Morna says, if we can accept that we are the sum total of our every thought, word, deed, and action. And this comes on throughout the ages, through eons of time. And so as we're cleaning, we're getting through that heaviness, that crud.
Will I be able to apply and to live this Ho'oponopono in the day of the class, or should I have a preparation for it? Can I learn how to apply in the class and then already start cleaning and accessing this peacefulness and this blueprint? How long does it take so I can reach this inner peace or this
Okay.
path?
What we strongly recommend is first go to the IZI LLC website. And on there, you're going to find an article that says who's in charge. It's going to explain to you what we're going to be actually doing, working with the divine creator, father, mother, child is one, or the divine creator, conscious, subconscious, superconscious mind. Once you've done that, and it'll take you through certain tools that you could begin to work with as well. And really, if that's all you want to do is go that far, that already initiates the cleaning process. If you so choose to go even deeper, then that's when you take the class. Now, this is getting into the kahuna stuff. This is really going deep. It's a 2-day course, Saturday and Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning till about 5. Sometimes we're a little earlier. And at the end of that session, that 2-day session, you should be your own kahuna or kahuna lepa'au. That's when when we're complete with that, you'll have so many tools in your little treasure chest that you can refer to at any given moment.
I took these classes, and it's marvelous to realize that the most loving attitude one can have toward another being is to reach peace within. And if we do it, we will set everyone at the right path, and everyone will get what's perfect opportunities, perfect ideas, the perfect path. And this is the most loving attitude I can have. And it's so incredible because it's all within me. It starts in me. There's no dealing with the outer world or trying to manage things or anything out there. It's all inside. And if I reach peace, the universe will reach its peace. This is something that took my heart, and it's so beautiful to realize that the peace begins within me.
Lucas, I cannot tell you how there is no words. I can't tell you how how beautifully that it has been expressed. I'm proud to say you're one of my students. You get beyond what I could have ever expressed. I appreciate you so much. I love you.
Thank you, and I love you as well. And well, yeah, how will I feel when I finish the health Ho'oponopono class?
For me, I have a sense of lightness. But even deeper than that, isn't it wonderful to know that we don't have to look anywhere outside of self? Once we take responsibility, it's up to us to experience peace, balance, rhythm, freedom in the moment. Or if we want to stay stuck in our stuff. There's nothing more freeing than that. There's nothing more healthy than that. There's nothing more. There is just nothing more. Thank you. I love you.
When I go to gym first hours in the morning, in there we have a space with a lot of yoga mats. When I do my exercises, lifting weights and stuff, I finished my training. The last thing I do is to go up there, lay the mat, and then clean it, and then do the physical rebalancing, and then my workout is done. And I feel something that is really, it's so powerful, this physical rebalancing, and everyone will learn how to do it in Health Ho'oponopono classes. I think that this is a technique so powerful because it was brought by Mona Simeona. It's the finest harmony that we find energetically saying when we pay attention to the energy points and we do the movements with intention and we feel it rebalance in our body. So it's a precious technique that people will learn in held Ho'oponopono classes. I think that the course works just for this physical rebalancing. Everything is perfect and it's really elevated and brings us the tools to reach inner peace. But this physical rebalancing for me is something outstanding, marvelous.
I can attest to what you're saying. As I was told, and you may know my hip, I was told I would need a total hip replacement someday. And I'm about 70-80% better.
Mahalo nui.
Thank you.
It's always
Okay.
a blessing.
And so we have the peace of eye prayer now.
Kamaluhia o ka'i. O kamaluhia no me oi, ku maluhia a pauloa. Kamaluhia o ka'i. O wau no kamaluhia. Kamaluhia no na wā a pau, no keia wā mau mau loaku. Ha'au i aku au i kamaluhia ia oi. Waiho aku au i ku maluhia me oi. A ole, kamaluhia o ke au aka. Ka u maluhia wale no. Kamaluhia o ka'i.
Beautiful. I love you.